very proud to be the CFO of NETRIS Pharma. NETRIS Pharma is developing a first-in-class compound in oncology targeting resistance to both chemotherapy and immunotherapy. Actually, there is a very significant unmet medical need with all these oncology drugs for which there is only a few percentage of patients who are responding. And I think it makes a lot of sense for me to invest in this kind of company, really developing some things that can make a significant difference, and not only for the patients, as well for all the environments of those patients. I had actually a very interesting relationships with all the EIC from scratch, where I thought that the programs that were really meant for startups were of very high quality. And beyond this, I had a lot of interactions with several EIC members, and I thought that actually they were very well serving the community of innovators and startups and SMEs working innovations. And actually, this is not only words, because actually the funding that we got from the EIC Accelerator for us has been really playing its role of accelerating the development of our company. Very concretely, Accelerator brought us the grant of 2.5 million plus an investment commitment to invest in equity of 5 million, which I think is people are very sensitive to the fact that actually where they are funding the company, they are not the only one. So this is really, helping us in the support. And for the EuroQuity side, I think this is one of the first events that I'm attending. Actually, I did one in Brussels a few months ago, but really it makes the environments very lively, and you can really exchange with a lot of other entrepreneurs. Sharing your experience, sharing some tips, sharing some very good elements that we could really add to our value proposals to make it more impactful. So our solution is really targeting patients who are currently under chemotherapy or immunotherapy treatments to make those treatments even more powerful and impactful. So basically, it's really to slow down the progressions of the disease, and even better, to reduce the size, what we call getting objective response, to reduce the size of the tumor. And we have a very good example today of one of the patients for which we were able to reduce the size of the tumors to the extent that actually this tumor become again resectable. And this is a very large progress that we are currently showing, and hopefully will apply to a lot of other patients. I think today it's not only in the European landscape, you have to be very resilient, to trust yourself in terms of what you wanted to achieve, as well as really networking and exchanging. We are at the times where you can really get some great ideas, and not only from your peers, but always from a larger community of people who potentially could be stakeholders. And I'm amazed to see that actually one of the best ideas that I got were not directly from the company I was expecting to be really providing those advices, but more from different type of technologies that could really help us in thinking a bit differently in terms of on our innovations. And I think this is European is really something exceptional to do this, and we should really focus on this exchange of ideas, building the community, attending events, and making efforts to make something bigger.